scene. GEMPD, building the future, one note at a time, explaining it easy like a nursery rhyme. And then Brett WI7BG hits the stream with Hamfest treasures, a picker's dream. Radios, gadgets, vintage and new, showing off the finds that make us drool. It's the best damn show on earth, amateur radio roundtable, full of worth. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday nights at W5KUB.com. It's out of sight from QRP to satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view. The roundtable's waiting for you. Questions fly, the chat lights up, stories shared over coffee cups, laughs and lessons on the air. Tuesday nights, we're all there. It's the best damn show on earth, amateur radio roundtable. Know your worth, tune in, chat, learn and play. We're live at W5KUB.com every Tuesday. And Brett, Tom and all of you, we're making ham dreams come true. See you Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central at W5KUB.com. Questions fly, the chat lights up, stories shared over coffee cups, laughs and lessons on the air. Tuesday nights, we're all there. It's the best damn show on earth, amateur radio roundtable. Know your worth, tune in, chat, learn and play. We're live at W5KUB.com every Tuesday. Glenn, Brett, Tom and all of you, we're making ham dreams come true. To Radio Roundtable, know your worth. CQ on the air tonight. Roundtable's lit and the signal's tight. Meshtastic fades, I twist the knob, the shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high, another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone, across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in, let the conversation begin. More at the amateur radio roundtable. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5QB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the bands wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass, Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long, we're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat, 40 meters never felt so sweet. Or at the amateur radio roundtable, with coax lines and power cables, Dawn's editions, QSLs, we got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the world wild and free. Whoa, da-da-da-da, CQ out. Oh, now the amateur radio roundtable, stories strong and signals stable. So key it up and call your Tuesday's here, it's that time again. MF, fire up the rig, call your friends. Grab your coffee, pull up a chair. We're going live and the gang's all there. Tom W5KUB's in control. M streaming the show with a whole lot of soul. At W5KUB.com we unite. Ham radio magic every Tuesday night. It's the best ham radio show online. To Radio Roundtable every time. Glenn K, W5GP, tech so bright. MFWY, 7BG, signals just right. And Mark P's there in the chat room too. Laughing, learning, sending questions through. Tune in 8 p.m. The moment's right at W5KUB.com Tuesday night. There's a chat room buzzing, full of cheer. And talk with the hosts, they're always near. Building antennas, talking DX dreams. Living that life on the ham radio scene. From solderers to the latest news. Solar flares or a vintage tube. Come as you are, everyone's tight. We're family here on a Tuesday night. It's the best ham radio show online. I'm after Radio Roundtable every time. Glenn K, W5GP, tech so bright. I'm Brett, WY7BG, signals just right. And Mark P's there in the chat room too. Laughing, learning, sending questions through. Tune in 8 p.m. The moment's right at W5KUB.com Tuesday night. Old friends, new voices, call, sign, shine. On the roundtable we all align. Every rig and every key tells a story wild and free. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur Radio Roundtable, it's our time. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark in view. Sharing the waves with me and you. Join the fun, don't miss the flight. W5KUB.com Tuesday night. See you at 8 p.m. Central, only on W5KUB.com.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Tune it in, the static.
All right, if you tuned in early, you are listening to Amateur Radio Roundtable. It's a show about ham radio and shortwave. Glad you're with us tonight. If you're out there listening on WBCQ, International Shortwave on 7490. The show is starting in about 20 minutes. It actually runs live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. on W5KUB. You can join us there, but you can also listen on Thursdays between 5 and 7 p.m. on WBCQ.
Clear and spirits bright with Tom, Glenn K, W5GP, and Brett, WY7BG. And a shout out to Mark P, you know, he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Glenn's in deep with the DIY MF. Building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art. He brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear. Rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss. Showing the world what hams don't toss. It's the amateur o'clock central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen, with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Roundtable's waiting for you.
Spin that dial, grab your mic, MC. Another Tuesday, feeling just right. GD from Coast, we're tuning in, MC. At W5KB, let's begin. Whether you're a novice or extra class, there's a place for you, come join the blast. Building bridges from shack to shack. Ham radio family, we got your back. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable full of work. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday night at W5KUB.com. It's out of sight. URP, the satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view. The roundtable's waiting for you. Glenn KW5GP breaks it down so clean. Mesh networks and tech dream scene, building the future one note at a time, explaining it easy like a nursery rhyme. Then Brett WY7BG hits the stream with hand-fast treasures of Pitcher's dream. Radios, gadgets, vintage and new, showing off the finds that make us drool. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable full of work. Tune in 8 p.m. Tuesday night at W5KUB.com. It's out of sight. URP, the satellites in flight. Tom's got you covered, he's bringing the light. Come on now, don't miss the view. The roundtable's waiting for you. The roundtable's waiting for you. Questions fly, the chat lights up. Stories shared over coffee cups and laughs and lessons on the air. Tuesday nights we're all there. It's the best ham show on earth. Amateur radio roundtable, know your worth. Tune in, chat, learn and play. We're live at W5KUB.com every Tuesday. And yeah, Tom and all of you, we're making ham dreams come true. See you Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central at W5KUB.com. Roundtable's waiting for you. Static fades a myth, voices rising on the RF waves. Every night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5KUB's in control, pushing with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. See but your radio roundtable, living loud, rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night, with signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom, Glenn KW5GP, and Brett WI7BG, and a shout out to Mark P. You know he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Yeah, Glenn's in deep with the DIY, building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art, he brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear, rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss, showing the world what that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen, with hands worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Got the dial set, coffee in my hand, MC. Signals in the air from across the land. A shack, a screen, and a vibe so right. We're going live again this Tuesday night. It's not just static, it's a call sign wave, where legends hang and the airwaves blaze. Hit the stream, yeah, don't be late. The round table's rolling, it's gonna be great. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down, building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WY7BG shouting clear, coming in strong from ear to ear. Oh, and Mark P, yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. Lee. It's more than mics and modulation, it's heart and soul in every station. From kids and code to satellites, we learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew, there's always something cool and new. No matter the band, no matter the zone, you'll feel at home when you click that tone. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down, building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WY7BG shouting clear, coming strong from ear to ear. Oh, and Mark P, yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. Turn it on, let it play. From the heart of the hobby, night or day. Voices rising in the air. We're connected everywhere. It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable, real time. From Tom, Glenn, Brett to Mark P, they're the crew you want on your screen to see. So hit that stream and lock it tight. W5KUB.com, Tuesday night.
Hey, I want to welcome everybody that's already joined us so far. See quite a few in there. Say hello to them. Also, if you're listening out there on WBCQ shortwave, the show's going to start in about 10 minutes. You're listening to the pre-show for for Amateur Radio Roundtable on W5KUB.com. It's a live video show. We got a chat room. You can join us Tuesday nights at W5KUB.com. Watch the show and chat with us live during the show. And I see that Glenn has joined us. Let's see if I can bring Glenn in here. Oh, I should be able to do that. Let's see. I just got to figure out how I want to do this. I'm going to do this, I think. I'm going to put that one there, and then I'm going to put Glenn. I'll put Glenn in here somewhere. Let's see. There he is. All right, got him in there.
Do I have
He's
audio?
he's a little large here. I'm gonna have to work on him here. Let me fix him here real quick. Position, and I'm gonna select Glenn's head. There's Glenn right there. And I'm gonna do a what am I gonna do here? Maybe a unzoom a little bit. Yeah, there's a little bit of a unzoom. Let's see. That's pretty close.
There you go.
That's pretty close right there. We'll leave it like that. All right.
But I don't have audio, do I?
You do, but it's a little low. Why?
Okay, well, let's
Why did you
change the
think?
setting,
Why did
'cause
you
I-
think you didn't have it?
Because I haven't used.
Oh, it seems a little low. Maybe, I mean, it may be normal. I mean, Brett's not on here, and let's see. Tap the boom mic. He said, "Let me tap the boom mic." Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom mic. Oh, my boom mic's
How-
working.
How about now?
I hear you. Let me see if your mixer got turned down here. Let me see.
Probably.
Let me see. Brett Glenn. No. I can boost you though if I need to. But let's see how Brett sounds. Brett, say something.
Something.
All right, you're loud. Let's see. I can boost you. I can turn the afterburner on here on you. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let's see. Okay, to a little gain here. All right, say something now, Glenn. Go ahead and
How
say
about
something, Glenn.
now?
Well, now I hear him a little.
I am.
Well, I heard him say owl or
1,
something.
2,
Maybe
3,
he
4,
said,
5.
I don't know what he said. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, he counted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, let me see. Let me crank him up a little more. Try it now, Glenn. I hear nothing now.
Because I'm not
I don't
talking.
Oh,
Oh, he has to say something, yes.
Yeah, I guess I
Let's see.
say something for sound to work.
you know, using one of those old carbon microphones, you got to put a little voltage to it to make it, you know, the output come up.
Let's see. I'm using the same up forever.
Yeah. Well, what the problem is that you're about 5 miles past the maximum limit here. If we're gonna have to find you a house about 5 to 10 miles back closer to the east, and I think it'll work okay.
After you went all the trouble to put up that tower.
Well, let me see something here again. Let me find Glenn. There's Glenn.
There we are.
All right, now I bet you I can boost him now. Glenn, say something now.
You think so?
Oh yeah, man, you're up loud now.
There we go.
Yeah,
At normal.
I went into the afterburner here and gave you some more gain. All right, guys, let me tell you.
No settings back.
All right, guys, tonight we are on
Yes.
YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on X.com. We're on Twitch TV. We're
Oh,
on
good.
We're on Instagram.
And freezing.
Well, you're looking good here. You're not freezing here.
Freezing. Yes, it is. I'm seeing it.
How about you, Brett? You freezing?
I can still see myself
Yeah.
moving.
Has that guy dug that hole for that tower yet? Glenn?
Not too cold.
Yeah. I thought maybe he might have hit the cable or something over there.
Ah,
No, Nothing has changed on this end.
Okay.
I can see my screen freezing.
That's interesting because nobody else is. Hey, can you try a different browser? Just, to
No, because I don't have all the links over there.
No, you don't. Oh boy.
Nope.
Well, you could.
I only use one browser.
You could take your mouse and put it up there and do a copy of the link that's on there right now, and then open up Edge and then paste it.
You need to open up Edge.
Edge? What is it? Isn't it Edge? Open up something.
No, four-letter
Safari.
on Apple.
There it goes.
What goes? What goes?
I am trying to get my desk camera working.
Okay.
I think I just did that.
All right. Hello, Bill. Bill Brown just joined us. WB8ELK.
Oh, good.
Okay. Attention, chat room. Everybody except Mark P. answer this question. Is Glenn or anybody freezing up? Give us a report. We got about 1 minute till we start here.
Okay.
PUR says nobody's freezing his end. Oh, who's that? Clifton said yes. Who is Clifton? Who's freezing? Might be me. Everything looks good here. Glenn is frozen.
That's because Glenn's browser.
I hate to say this, but it seems like it's always Glenn. Always. I mean, we're gonna have to take a collection up for Glenn and do something.
I think you're using too much bandwidth that it just happened because I got a weak link to begin with.
Yeah. Well, why does it always pick you?
Because
He's lucky.
I don't know. I am on a new browser.
Well, that browser ain't working worth crap.
Well, here we are.
Oh, look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at here. Look at here. Look at here. All right.
I'm still freezing.
Let's do something here. Let's just go with Glenn full screen. Now say something, Glenn.
I'm still freezing. I can see it.
Well.
I'm going to right back.
Not that I'm trying to badmouth you or anything, but I don't think it's a bandwidth issue here, to tell you the truth, because it seems like it's always happening on your link, yours, not other. I mean, I don't know, man. Anyway, I can kill some of these, I guess, but let me see if I can do a speed test here. Wow, I'm streaming. That ought to look good, right? Speed test while I'm streaming? Let's see here. Oh, wrong. Okay. So the speed test should be low, particularly if I've got all the streaming going on. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. I'm sure it's going to be low. Yeah, I'm showing about 55 megs up. Yeah. And about 151.90 down. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can work on Glenn's bandwidth.
Okay.
Alone, just him, just his. Let's see. Open. Let's see. What am I looking for? We're going to start the show in about 1 minute, guys. Let's see. Advanced setup.
Okay.
Okay. Here's remote guest video bandwidth. It's on automatic. I'm going to set the remote guest bandwidth for 2,000 kilobits per second. I'm going to force it to 2,000. All right. Okay. Well, he's still frozen. Let me try again. Advanced, let's see. Okay, remote guest bandwidth. Let's put him down to 1,200. Well, he's just frozen. He's not doing anything now. Mark P says he may have rebooted. I have no idea. I've got Glenn's link down to 1,200 kilobits. In fact, I'm going to go lower. Let's see if that helps Glenn. Remote guest bandwidth. Oh, I can't go low. Yeah, I can. 800 kilobits. I got Glenn on 800 kilobits. Let's see if Glenn can come back in here. Glenn, you're probably not hearing us. Maybe you are. Anyway, if you can restart, reconnect, do something. We'll see what's going to happen here. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Stand by, everybody. And Glenn will be back with us in a minute, and we'll try to get him in here.
It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5 KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WY7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from here, DD. Oh, and Mark P, yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. It's more than mics and modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kits and code to satellites. We learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew. It's always something cool and new. No matter.
All right, welcome everybody. Hey, today is December the 30th. Boy, the year's almost over. Tomorrow's New Year's. Wow, what a fast year it's been. You're listening to and watching Amateur Radio Roundtable, a show about ham radio, shortwave, electronics, and so forth. And as usual, we've got our co-host on with us over in Arkansas and out in Wyoming. And they'll be in here with us in just a moment. If you're listening out there on WBCQ on shortwave, we'd love to hear from you. Tell us where you are in the world, how you're hearing the station. Please send an email to tom@w5kub.com. We'd love to hear from you. And just let me also let you know that if you want to join us live and watch the video, you can. It's on Tuesday night. We're live Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Central Time on w5kub.com. And we have a chat room there. You can join us in the chat room, talk to us during the show, watch the show live. Now, if you miss the shows, they're always recorded, and you can find us on YouTube if you want to go to YouTube and search for W5KUB. We're there. We're also on just about every audio podcast carrier out there. And I do see Glenn now. Glenn is moving around there. Hey, if you're listening out there on just the audio podcast, you can find us on anything from iHeartRadio to Google Play to all of them out there carry us. And we would love to hear from you if you're just listening out there. Let's see, what else is going on? Hey, join our Facebook group. We've got a great Facebook group. It's called W5KUB. We've got about 15,000 people in that group now. It kind of follows the show, but it also, other subjects, ham radio, electronics, shortwave, and so forth. So we'd like for you to join that. We'll approve you there. Hey, hit the like button if you can. Now, tonight we are streaming on YouTube. We're streaming on Facebook. We're streaming on X.com. We're streaming on Twitch TV. And we're also new tonight on Instagram, so you can find us on any of those out there. Let's see, what else am I supposed to tell you? Hey, tonight we had nothing planned tonight. I honestly was not going to have a show tonight, and decided, there'll be a few of you guys show up, and there are. It's about normal viewership out there. So anyway, we're just going to talk a little about different things tonight. I might tonight. I think I'm planning on doing this tonight. I'm thinking about. Let's see if I got it here. Hey, I'm thinking about something happened. Okay. Well, you can't see it here. Anyway. I was gonna try to do some operation, HF operation tonight, and of course the estimator is going to be in the top left here. You'll be able to see the radio in the top left there, and you'll see us at the operating position. And if any of you guys want to try to work us tonight, we'll see if we can make a contact during the show. Also, we might do an experiment for all you guys listening out there that maybe can hear us and we can't hear you. We might just try some different power levels. 1,000 watts. 100 watts, 10 watts, and let you see the difference, in power levels and so forth. We might try something like that. So the frequency is going to be right there in the top left up there. It will be in the top left, and we're probably going to be on 40 meters, I would imagine. Probably somewhere around 7180. I'm going to keep it up in the general band so anybody out there can more people can, try to contact us. You'll see the estimator. You'll see the radio in the top left view there in just a few minutes. Yeah, we will. We might try that in a little while. So I want to do that, and let's see what else we're going to do. I want to talk with Glenn about Meshtastic again. Got some questions. Got some real questions about that. So. He is the expert. He writes the books, and he if you don't know the answer, he makes one up here on the show. So y'all be careful in taking with a grain of salt sometimes what Glenn might say there. So anyway, I want to talk a little about Meshtastic. I see that Brett looks like he might have his working there. That's interesting. Hey, want to know what we got for what we got for Christmas? What did Santa bring you? And we may open the phones tonight. We may do all that tonight with nothing planned for the show tonight, but we may end up doing that. Now, let me ask a question here. Glenn, let's see. Glenn. Are you there, Glenn? I think you are.
I'm here, but I'm going to be choppy. It's on this. I checked.
I bumped Glenn's bandwidth down to 800 kilobits. Glenn, does it look pretty bad coming back to 800 kilobits?
It looks okay, but it's choppy.
Yeah, your audio is still choppy. Let me do one more thing.
Yep.
Let me see if there's anything else I can do for audio choppiness. Let's see. Advanced settings, remote.
I can see the video chopping too.
And it might be at 800 kilobits back to you. We're seeing it come from you to us. I think at the same as the show, but we're sending it back to you at 800. Let's do this. I'm going to I'm going to go to 300 kilobits. No, let's go to 500. All right, Glenn, you're at 500 kilobits right now. Are you there?
I'm here, but I can almost assure you I'm still going to be choppy.
Now that was 100%. You're doing 100%.
No, I'm still chopping.
Well, you're not chopping on my end.
Me swinging in my chair. It is chopping.
I see you swinging here. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We're going to leave it like that for just a little while. Let's see. Okay. I have one announcement to make tonight, guys. It's a sad announcement. You guys may know or have seen Jim Heath, W6LG.
Oh, yes.
Jim is now a silent key. I contacted Jim about a year ago to have him come on the show, and we talked a long time. And Jim said, he said, I'd love to come on the show, but he says, I'm fighting this leukemia, and, I'm in the hospital about every week, and I just can't do it. I said, he said, I'd really love to. He said, man, it sounds great. So I talked Jim into coming on for a while, and I said, Jim, look, just come on the show when you can. If you don't feel like it, don't come on the show. If you're in a hospital, we understand you're in a hospital. But if you really want to be on the show, we want you on here when you can be on here. So we had Jim on here for a while, and of course, Jim's leukemia got worse and worse, and it just got to where Jim couldn't make it any longer. But anyway, I saw his last video he made where he mentioned that he might have 30 days left, and then I saw the video that his son put together on his channel talking about the passing of his dad. So I remember Jim Heath, W6LG, out in California. Jim was a good old guy. All right. Well, should I turn it over to Glenn, or has he already had his 5 minutes here, Brett? What do you think?
At least.
Let's turn it back. Let's turn it to Glenn anyway. Let's give him. Let's be nice tonight to Glenn. So Glenn, did you get anything? Did Santa bring you anything? Did you buy yourself a Christmas gift? Anything going on there?
I bought a few things, worked on a few things. Some pictures here when you're ready of what I've done.
Okay. All right. We'll look at the pictures there in a minute. And
the workroom.
Oh well.
Ready for, let's see, St. Louis at the end of at the end of January. Yes, it's Hamfest season now.
Man, I almost want to go to that St. Louis. I really do, man.
I'm more than likely going to be going.
Yeah, just to go up and look around. I guess that's at least a 2-day event, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And on a forum there once. I may do one this year. I'm going to be talking to them about them. They don't have their forums listed yet.
Yeah. All right. I mean, you got some pictures there to show us, huh? We'll look at them. In a little while. We'll look at them.
Okay.
All right. Brett, did Santa Claus bring you anything?
Well, yes, Santa Claus did bring me something. I was having trouble working with Meshtastic with the board that I had, and so I asked Santa for another one. And he actually brought me one. And so what I've got here is a Meshtastic node, which, unlike the first one that I set up, actually works.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that the first board I had was almost deaf. It was not able to hear nodes in the area even when I drove by them.
Man.
And so I was, and so when I got the new board in and I assembled it in just the same way to just the same antenna, suddenly it was starting to pick up some nodes in the area. So I went ahead and assembled it into a case. I've now got this nice little plastic case for
Yeah.
it so I can the app.
Okay. Glenn must be doing it because you're freezing now.
I've got
All right, guys. Let's do this.
oh, okay.
This is starting to concern me a little bit. Hold on one second. Somehow, we're going to have to dig into this problem and see what's happening. Because on my end, I need to fix it. I don't know if it's the total bandwidth I have here.
Listen to the net.
What was that? Yeah, you said something and froze. I've got right at 1 gig down and about 60 megs up. We're running the stream
Internet
at
speed.
we're running the stream at 2 megabits. So right now, I'm running the stream 2 megabits times 5 channels. That's 10 megs being used. vMix says I have to go back and look again. Overloaded. vMix overloaded. I don't think vMix is overloaded. Yeah. If anything, it may be my PC, not vMix, but I don't know. Hey, it could be my Ethernet. You know what? One thing. I was using the onboard Ethernet card. It's a 1 gig card, but when I would do a speed test, I would get maybe 600 megs or something like that. 600 megs. Now, the Ethernet is built on the motherboard. So what I did, I took one of those little Ethernet dongles and plugged it in. You know, the little dongle that's got Ethernet and USB and all that on it. I plugged it in, and just by changing out that Ethernet interface, it came up 200 megabits. So that's what I'm on right now. It's dropping somewhere for sure.
Is it half duplex, full duplex?
Yeah, I looked
Check.
at that. I believe it's set for full duplex. I need to look at things like hardware control, not hardware control, different things. I mean, there's a setting somewhere that might improve this. It seems worse tonight. Now, I am streaming to 5 places tonight. I tell you what, I will turn off. I'll turn 3 of them off. Let's just see. What was that, Brett?
Do you have a gigabit link back to your cable modem?
Yeah, I've got gigabit switches and back to a gigabit port on the cable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can see around 900 down. Of course, it's not even. I see 900 down and 64 up. That's the max they give me. Anyway, okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna kill Instagram and Twitch. I'm going to kill them right now. Instagram and Twitch. So there goes Instagram. And there goes Twitch. Okay, just kill those 2. Now, things will probably start working better, and that may have not had anything to do with it, but we'll see. All right, where are we? Okay, you were talking about your Meshtastic. Let's see if we can move on here.
Okay. Well, this is I'm starting to see more nodes. Here's one that's a weather station, and it's reporting pretty accurately that the temperature last time it looked, which was an hour ago, was at 31 degrees. It's about 28 now, actually. It also reports the humidity accurately. And so that's kind of neat. That's out there for me to use. Whole bunch of relays. Some of them a long way away. I'm in Laramie, Wyoming, and one of these that's several links away. If I scroll down to it here, says Cloud Peak. Cloud Peak is around Greeley, Colorado. So someone's got a tremendously long hop over to all the way down into Colorado. Most of the signals are okay. There are a couple of ones that are weak. This one, which looks like it's a solar system, is saying not very good. But some of them are saying that they've got good signal. So I'm trying to communicate with the users of some of these. If it looks like they're interactive and live. I've gotten one response so far from a visitor to town who I welcome for the new year. And again, I'm still just experimenting, seeing what I can do with this, seeing what devices I might be able to hook up to it. But I'm glad that I discovered that my initial board was not good, and that there really were some Meshtastic nodes around after all.
Well, that's good. And so you've made one contact.
I've gotten one response from a human being, and then I made a lot of contacts with machines.
All right. My problem is, and I've got one of my units up about 60 feet in the air, and the other one down here in the house. I can actually log on to either one of them by Bluetooth. Let me see.
And my plan is to replace the board that didn't work because it was still returnable, and then put it in a weatherproof case and put it up on the roof with a 900 megahertz pinwheel antenna.
Okay.
Now, for those who don't know what a pinwheel antenna is, let's see if I can maybe draw you a little diagram. If I can fit it under the webcam here. 900 megahertz is a microwave band, so none of the elements has to be very big. So if you want to do an omnidirectional antenna, what you can do is you can build this stack of pinwheels, which look like this. You have a lobe like this, which goes in one direction, another lobe here that goes, which goes a little more around, and then a third one here. And you get pretty much an omnidirectional pattern. It's a little bit weak in the gaps between the lobes, but that's okay, because what you do is you stack these pinwheels, and the next pinwheel down is arranged 90 degrees off of the one above. And so these two elements work like a collinear antenna, and you get a very even pattern that's omnidirectional. So I'm going to take one of these, and by the way, they enclose all of the pinwheels in a mailing tube. So you have you don't see the pinwheels. They're all hidden inside a big cylinder, which mounts on a pipe on your roof.
Yeah.
So what I'm looking to do is to get one of those antennas out there, put a Meshtastic node right on it, connected directly to it, and then bring a USB cable down to the shack. Then I'll be able to control it through the USB cable. I'll be able to control it with Bluetooth. I'll set it up as a router, so it'll be able to route packets back and forth and all around. And then we'll see what happens. I should be able to have some fun with it.
All right, good.
So
Now,
those are my Meshtastic plans.
I thought that by getting one up out in the clear, much higher in the house, like I say, I'm at least 60 feet in the air out there, that I would pick up a lot more. It doesn't seem like I'm picking up a lot more. I'm picking up a few different, but not a lot more. Here's what I did, I put my unit in a Tupperware case. Let's see. Let me do this. All I gotta do is see if I how to turn that audio off. Let's see, where is it, audio? Okay. So I put mine in a Tupperware case and mounted it, and I had to put the antenna to the side like that because the antenna was too long to fit in the Tupperware case. Put some silicone around the edges there where the Tupperware case, snaps together, and hopefully waterproof that thing. I put me a little drain hole in the bottom if any water gets in there. Got me some eye bolts there, and put me a string over a tree limb about 60 feet and pulled it up in the air. Now, I am powering it with USB power. I dropped a twin lead wire down from this box down, and I've got it plugged in with a USB adapter down at ground level. This does have the 300 milliamp battery in it, so I figured at 60 feet that should give me good connection back to everybody else, and so I'm trying it. I can send a message from my unit downstairs to the one up in the tree. I have yet to have anybody anywhere, even locally, one hop away. No one has no one has answered me, and I don't get the little acknowledgement indicator that anybody ever received it. So I don't know what's going on. I have read where nearly everybody is talking about how I don't think it's Meshtastic, but it's the LoRa mesh network is undependable. Almost nobody can get a message through. Have you tried sending messages to other people?
Well, I have, and as I said, so far I've gotten one response from a human being, and most of the others seem to be unattended. They're just, they're operating some IoT device, or they're a tracer, which means that they send back it's like APRS. They're sending me GPR. They're sending me coordinates, latitude and longitude, but they don't answer you when you try to send them a text.
Yeah. So if you look at, let's see, I'm going to go to mine here real quick. Let me see if I can get it on here. Okay. You can see that I'm getting a lot of, let me get this where we can see it. So you can see I'm picking up quite a bit of stuff going on here on my map. These are my unit up in the tree at 60 feet. I call it Tom 2. And my unit downstairs, I just call it Tom. The unit out in the tree is called Tom, and the unit downstairs here is just called Tom 2. So if you look here, I should see, there it is. There's Tom. There's plain old Tom down here. And then up in, let's see, Tom. Well, wait, yeah, Tom is up in the tree. Now the interesting thing here, I'm showing 0 here, but it's good signal. It's been up for 2 days. I've got USB power running up there to it, but it doesn't show me the power plug or any power here. I don't know why. Now the one downstairs here, is Tom 2. I get the PWD and the little power plug symbol and 430 volts, but both of them are being powered the very same, but I'm not getting any indication from the one up there. Now, here's some things I don't understand. Maybe you guys can help me here. If I go over here to, I think this is called Conversations right there. If I click Conversations, it tells me this is my channel, Long Fast. And here's one here where it looks like Tom sent a message to Tom. I don't know how it did that. I think that's Tom too, but it says Tom. Now,
It's the short name.
well, okay. So what about this? Let me go to long fast. So Tom 2 is downstairs. See, I'm seeing Tom 2 downstairs. Okay. I'm seeing Tom 2. And I just sent that out to anybody. Does anybody receive this? Of course, this little indicator here says nothing ever acknowledged it at all. So that's Tom 2. That's upstairs at 60 feet. I sent a bunch of them out to different people. Nobody's responded. Again,
Actually, if you look at that-
this is Tom here, and this is Tom 2 down here. See the Tom 2?
All right, but look, Tom, slow down on your scrolling so
Okay.
we can look at that one on the arrow. You
Here?
got it out there. You didn't get the cloud with a line through it. That one went.
Okay. Yeah, it went because it went to my other unit here on my
Right,
premises.
right.
But what I'm saying is, can you send your same unit a message, or does it have to go to another unit?
It has to go in it.
Because this is saying Tom sent to Tom, not Tom 2 sent to Tom. Tom 2's downstairs.
Yeah, I don't
So-
believe that for a minute. It may be showing the short name and the long name together.
Yeah, well, and
You're
see,
misreading it.
Yeah, and see here, there's my Tom 2 going to Tom.
Right. But you
So-
haven't you have a dot, stop, slow down.
Yeah.
Got a dot. It could very well be Tom 2.
Yeah, it could very well be. Okay.
Slow down.
All right. So let's see if I can click on any of these. Well, okay. So let's go to the map. Let me go to the map here. Okay, I'm at the map. And I'm at the map. Let me find this. Okay, here's Collierville. Okay, I see Tom right here. I'll see if you can't quite make it out.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
see it.
Yeah, that's Tom. Remember, Tom's up in the tree.
Uh-huh.
I don't see Tom 2 anywhere here. And Tom 2 is here in the house, but if it has talked to Tom, shouldn't it be showing up also?
It should. The question is GPS, and it may know it in that
Yeah.
piece of the map, or oh gosh, what am I thinking? Oh, my brain just froze. It's too cold. Did you change the mode from client on either one, or are they
No.
both client?
They're all running
Okay,
client.
good.
They're all running client.
Good.
So
Yeah, you do
I'm
not want to change that mode unless you know what you are doing.
Right. Now, I'm going back to the conversation here.
Uh-huh.
And on my conversation here, I'm seeing, here's a conversation. I guess I sent it. Did you receive this text? I sent it to this Tim guy.
And let us see the full display on that one.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah. See, that one went through.
Why do you think it went through?
You don't have the cloud with the line through it.
Okay, but you don't get on this thing. You don't get it. Well, are you saying all these went through? I mean, these three, 1, 2, 3.
More than likely. Also, if you look at that one from STNK, you're receiving somebody's communication.
STNK. This is here. Well, yeah. Well, I that's what I'm wondering. Okay, that's my channel, long fast. I don't know why that came in, but I guess he
That
sent
is
it.
long fast is channel 19 on
Yeah, he sent that to everybody, right?
correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna click on long fast, and I saw him here somewhere. There he
there.
is, right there. Oh well.
And you see, you don't have the cloud with a line through it.
No, but I've got
That means
an
those
arrow.
communications went through.
I've got an arrow there. If I click on that
On
arrow,
On yours, the arrow did not go through.
you see, it did
Yep.
this. I don't know. It just says replying.
That means that
that's
you were
reply.
not in.
Right.
Okay, that map doesn't reflect who's active at that instant. It reflects what it heard.
Right.
So if when you line, that says at that moment there was nobody to talk to.
Yeah.
You see empty, what happens?
So, if you look at all these messages, you can see none of them actually were acknowledged by any node. These two here. And I guess these were received. These were received, but maybe I didn't.
If you look, that one doesn't have a cloud with a line through it.
It does not.
Therefore, if it doesn't have a line through it,
Someone got it. It doesn't
Yes.
mean that the person you intended it for got it, but someone out there got it and is relaying it around.
Yeah.
someone on channel 19 heard it.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. The problem I'm having with this is I don't understand
You're expecting
I don't
it-
understand where any of this stuff's going, or if it's going or coming, or who it's going to, or who it's not going to. That's my problem.
All right, let's go back to the basic the concept. You're on channel 19
Yeah.
on CB.
Yeah.
Do you know who hears you on channel 19? You're
Yeah,
dependent
yeah.
on somebody listening, wanting to talk to you.
Yeah. I know everybody's listening. It hears me. Rafael Izquierda.
Come on.
Rafael Izquierda, he hears me.
You know what I'm saying.
Jose Jimenez. They all
Yeah,
hear me.
Jose Jimenez. Yes,
J.
I'm
Edgar
sure
Hoover.
you worked him a dozen times.
That's right, man.
Yeah.
So I'm confused on this. Okay, this first thing here says conversations.
You're back to the original statement. You're overthinking it. You're
Conversations.
overthinking.
Right here, conversations. So I got
Yes.
conversations, but I show three
Yes.
there. I show three conversations. But if I hit the long fast, are those conversations?
Yes.
Are they to me?
Channel 19, Tom.
All right, let me go back to conversations.
There is no on channel 9 on the long fast, which is the channel. There is
Yeah.
no directed communication. It's broadcast.
Okay. So if they're the same, why do I have this screen called conversation, and wherever it was? No, this screen called conversation, and if I click on one of the guys, no. Conversation. This is just the next one is just people that are logged on, or have been seen.
People that have been seen, and you
Yeah.
see the time there when they were last seen.
Right. Now, and of course, there's no text here. If I click on one,
There's no text, 'cause just a
If I click on one, I'll bring up this screen, and I can do a direct message back to him.
direct
If
message.
he's still on, I can type my
Correct.
message here.
Most people do not do messaging. They do the broadcast channel 19 messaging.
Yeah, and I guess that would go to
Directly to that individual.
BR5493.
Correct.
I don't know why it brought this Tom 2 up to.
But you probably do not have a shared key set up with him, so it's not going to go through.
I thought that all I was
Direct
seeing. I
messaging-
thought all these I was seeing were public. I mean,
No, direct message is direct message. You just went on channel 1 and said, "Talk to me." Is he on channel 1? Does he run your encryption?
you told me he was on
Have you
channel
shared-
19. But I was hearing him.
Direct messaging is not channel 19.
All right, but I'm hearing him.
Direct, you are
So
hearing
if I-
his broadcast.
Yeah, that's what's confusing.
You
Okay.
have 8, 10 channels on this thing.
Yeah.
You have the long fast, which is the default basic everybody's listening channel. They have direct channels. The only way those channels can work is if you share your key. You have not keys. They're not talking to you, and you're not talking to them.
All right. Well, one last question, and I'll let you guys talk. Okay. So I'm on conversations. I only see 3 here. Under conversations, I see my channel here, long fast. I see 3 conversations here. 1, 2, 3. Now, but if I hit long fast, is this everybody that's on long fast?
Yes.
Are they encrypted, or are they on my? I mean, I'm reading their messages, so is it not encrypted one way?
Tom,
And
there is some lack of communication between you and me.
yeah, maybe
Channel-
Brett needs to.
Brett,
interpret.
explain to him that long fast is the default unencrypted channel.
Okay, that's exactly what I want to know. That was my question. It's the default unencrypted channel. So if I reply to someone on an unencrypted channel, encryption's not the problem, right?
You're overthinking. You do not reply broad direct message.
I can watch
not
this. I can.
going to-
I can. No, I can reply like
Not-
I can.
Tom,
do it. Watch this. I'm gonna show
Are
you.
you going to allow us to help? You're going to sit here and argue.
I'm gonna argue.
Okay.
All right. So, all right. So,
Because I'm listening until you're ready to listen.
so here's BR549. Now I can answer without going to that direct message. If I just click him here, if I just
That's
click, let's see.
Nothing will happen.
Well, it doesn't do nothing.
Well, it's an Android phone.
All right, I give up. Now I did get
are
I
confusing.
did get Chris a couple of these that he'll be building up in the next day or two, so I'm sure he'll be able to explain to me how this thing works.
It's a very simple thing, and you're refusing to let your brain accept it.
Really?
Direct messaging, encrypted one-on-one communication will not occur without shared keys.
Yeah.
The broadcast on the long fast channel is broadcast messaging. You don't direct message on the broadcast channel. You broadcast on a broadcast channel.
Okay, so
When
on the,
you watch
on
a
the
television
broadcast channel, if I get on the broadcast channel and if I say, "Does anybody hear this?" should I get an answer?
Everyone that's listening has option of answering you yes.
Okay, so I can go
Think
back.
of it
and-
as a two-way television station. Does a television direct their signal only to you, or
In
do
some
they direct
cases.
it to everybody with a receiver?
Oh, in some cases, just to me.
Getting picky, you're overthinking.
All
Think basic, simple, stop looking for exceptions.
All right. I just need one basic answer here, and then I'm going to turn it over to you guys. If I'm on the fast, whatever, it's a fast long, and I see all these broadcasts, and if I send a message on the, and I just send a broadcast, I don't pick anybody, I just send a broadcast. And
Correct.
I say, help, my car's upside down in a ditch. Should I expect anybody on that fast long to reply to me?
If they want to talk to you,
Well, maybe
Maybe.
that's the problem. Nobody wants to talk to me.
Well, a lot of these devices are just Internet of Things devices. A lot of them are unmonitored and unattended. A lot of them are things like
Yeah.
weather stations and trackers. So yeah, you might not get an answer. This is what I'm doing on my phone right now. It's hard to read. For some reason, the camera isn't doing very well picking up the screen of the iPhone. But I texted, "Hello, Happy New Year's Eve," and then "Who's out there?" And it was acknowledged by at least one node in the area, but I haven't gotten any replies. People are probably getting ready for New Year's Eve and not watching their screens, even if they have a device with a screen or they have an app. But if I wait several hours, I might get an answer.
Right. This is not an instantaneous QSO mode. This is a text messaging mode. So think about a Facebook group, Tom.
Yeah.
When you get somebody in a Facebook group, you might get an instant answer or you'll get one 5 days later.
Well, here's what worries me. Let's say we take Amateur Radio Roundtable. We have our yearly get-together. You and Brett come in, and we go hiking in the mountains. Well, we got some big mountains over here, 18,000 feet. We go hiking in the mountains, and Glenn, you slide off the edge and break your leg. And we take the Hell Tech V3, and we send a message. We need help. No cell phone service here. Glenn has slid off a mountain. He's hanging on by a little branch, but he has broken his leg. Can somebody help?
You might get an answer.
Might.
No,
Might.
no, Glenn's
There's no
dying.
guarantee.
That's all. No, I'm dying.
Well, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if we don't get an answer in
This
like
is-
3 hours, if we don't get an answer in 3 hours, we're leaving Glenn.
Exactly. No, it is not a 24-hour monitored with dedicated access, dedicated net controls kind of things.
Or
Right now,
on the
it's
other
a
hand-
hobby channel.
Now,
Yeah.
Chris has
Now-
talked to some. It's pretty big down in Houston. Chris has been talking to a
Correct.
couple down there. They
Yeah.
say it's good for tracking cows.
Yeah.
They can put
Now,
one of these on a
Tom- now,
cow.
Tom.
What?
Yep. Tom, if we were at the Huntsville Hamfest and we were on Montesano and we did the same bit and Glenn fell off the mountain there and we broadcast a call for help, we would get 200 hams all deluging us with answers. It depends where
Every
you are.
Meshtastic forum has 40 users sitting there in the room texting.
Well, I guess we'll have to plan our hiking trip near a group of people like that.
Yes, it's really location density dependent, activity dependent, kind of like the Arden Mesh Network. Got to have people that are into it. And for example, here, I'm pretty much it. I've got a couple people.
I'm seeing probably about 40 connections most of the time.
You've got a lot of people,
Yeah.
but you're to communicate to them on a direct message, which will not work. You have to do it on the broadcast. So wipe your slate clean and broadcast and see what happens.
Yes. By the way, there is a setting that's somewhere in your user interface. It's not going to be the same as mine, where you can basically clean up old nodes you haven't seen in a long time from the list.
Yeah.
I set that
Yeah.
to the shortest setting, and that way I know who's been active lately.
Exactly.
These nodes only send out a sort of a general broadcast saying I'm here. Tell me, Glenn, about every 3 hours, I think is the usual amount of time they take. That's the default setting.
To drop off?
No,
Something like that, yeah.
To send out a ping and say here I'm online.
Yeah, it's something pretty long.
I believe it's three.
It's
I
not
believe
a-
it's 3 hours.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
I
It's
think
not
3
an
hours,
instantaneous-
3 hours is a setting you can put in there. Yeah. Well, I watch it. Mine also tells me that this person was on in the last 1 minute or the last 3 minutes. So, and then there's
Yeah.
others been on there for days.
Exactly. I'm
Yeah.
still showing my Nixa, Missouri route.
Yeah.
Yep. So here are my app settings. and I've gone into the app settings here on my iPhone. And if you take a look here down near the bottom of the screen, there is something which says clear stale notes. And the shortest you can set it to here, it turns out, is after 1 day. But that will at least clear things you haven't heard in forever.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well.
So that will help. That will help you. You'll know when it's showing something that you're probably never going to be able to contact because they moved on. They were just visiting. They don't keep it on all the time.
I think the issue is Tom was trying to direct message somebody without the correct encryption setting for being.
Why can't you do a direct message without encryption?
Both ends have to configure that way.
Right.
Each channel is individually encrypted or unencrypted.
Mm-hmm.
That funnel actually encrypted, but it's encrypted with the defaulting code.
Okay. Well, I tell
So
if we do take the group hiking in the mountains this year, we usually do that in about March. What we'll do
Just throw me off the.
What we'll do is for a backup to this, I'm going to get us a couple flare guns.
Just bring that your HT.
Yeah, I get us a couple. I get a couple flare guns we'll take with us. Now, Glenn, you may not get any help until it gets dark, because I don't want to waste a flare gun shell during the daylight, man.
Yeah, I'll just sit down there and I'll be wrapping my ankle, with duct tape.
Yeah.
Hope
With a free hand while you're hanging onto the tree limb with the other one.
Hope that twig holds me. Don't move much. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Now that's why it's called and not a. That's why there's no nets on that band.
all right. Well, guys, this is new to me. I'm experimenting, and I'll eventually get it.
Well, again, you're
they
trying to overthink.
They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's fairly true. I mean.
Nah, we'll teach it to you. You just have to listen rather than trying to tell us what you think is. Let us telling you what it is.
All right. Well, I had some other questions, but I'm not going to ask you.
Well, there is one thing I wanted to ask Glenn if he knew anything about, because he probably does.
Oh, I might be able to answer.
I don't know nothing.
I'll answer it.
Oh. Well, there's this thing which says store and forward control, and it says you can enable a store and forward module. And this is in the app. And what I want to know is, how does it, if what we have is a mesh where we send it out right away, it gets copied to everyone, how does this know when the forward message is on if it doesn't do it right away? What's going on here?
I'd have to look that up.
system-
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that option.
But they have a store and forward module, and it
Let's
looks
do
as
this
if what they
really
do
cool.
is it says send a heartbeat to advertise the server's presence. So I guess what you're doing is you're setting up a server, and maybe other people can query you. But I don't know how all that works. I'd like to know.
Okay, here's two things. A client device can ask a special store and forward server to resend text messages after the client has been temporarily not in LoRa range of the mesh. That's one. And you cannot use store and forward on the public channel.
Aha.
So there's your
Well, right now I am
be
using.
done on a private store and forward.
Okay. Well, I am only using the public channel right now because I don't have any applications yet
Right.
for a private one. I might one
Nobody
day.
really uses it channel. At some point in a high density city or whatnot, you may have some private channels, but as a general rule, there's not.
Mm-hmm.
They're all on the public channel.
Ah.
So for right now, the sensor, don't use anything but the public channel or you won't get anybody to talk to.
All right. Well, we learned a lot tonight. All right. Hey, Glenn, you want
Yep.
to you want to show us those pictures? You've got some pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get this to fire up here. There we go.
Cool.
That is the inside of an antenna rotator.
Right.
Oh, it looks
That
like a
is
wedding
an
cake.
AR. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That is an AR-40 antenna rotator. It's one step up from the AR-22, which has that clicky solenoid thing. At that base there, you can see 2 rows of bearings. That icing on the top is the white lithium grease. That's a
Yeah.
weatherproof grease. And it's much better than that old brown gear grease that they've been using. And that is a freshly greased up new ball bearing. And you can see a second ring of bearings on the bottom that's identical.
Yeah, I think there's
So the
about
weight is
100
distributed.
bearings on top and 100 bearings on the bottom.
I'm pretty sure it's 50 on top, 50 on
is it?
bottom.
Just be careful when you open it
Yeah.
up.
Yes, because they will go all over, and that band there that they're clipped into is not a full circle. It's open at one end, so it will flop and fall and everything. But you can see here that I've freshly cleaned and lubricated it, and the gears are all lubed and everything. And then on top, you actually see that little arm and the wire wound resistor on the top. That is actually the position. And there is a, if you look on the right side, you can see those 3 little ridges. Those actually match up with a notch in the bell assembly that goes on top. And it's that rotation that turns that. And as you can see, here we go. That's looking straight down on the position sensor.
Yep.
And then that's what it looks like after it's been turned 90 degrees. And so this is what's going on inside that rotator. There's the motor that actually does all the turning, and the gears and grease.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, maybe not that rotor, but does it not have a plastic gear in it?
Not this one. This is all metal.
Okay.
The controller box on the ones that have the solenoid may have plastic gears,
Yeah.
but there's no plastic gears in the AR-40 or the Ham 234s. It's all metal. And then this is the control box. Very simple thing. There's the position dial right there in the center. Let's see, there, right there. And then on this one, you've got calibration resistors for each end to keep you from running against the motor stops. And those are actually little trim pots that have a knob that goes through the bottom that you turn to adjust your end-to-end settings. The interesting thing is those are supposed to be 100K pots. Well, that blue one there was 100 ohms. And I got it out and opened it up, and the little wiper area where it's got the carbon fiber or the carbon that it wipes on was just gone. It was chunks were missing. So I've got a new one on order.
Sure.
Yeah, but I couldn't adjust the counterclockwise end stop. And then above it here, that's the little start button. The AR-40 has a start button, and you press that. So that's literally all that's going on in these controllers. And you've got a little let's see, looking at the wrong screen. You got a little 741 op amp that's being used as a comparator to compare the signal coming off of that pot from the signal coming in from the rotator, from that little coil assembly at the top. And that's how your basic antenna rotators work. It's roughly the same for your ham 2, 3s, and 4s. The AR22, again, is different because it uses that, excuse me, that solenoid to click it one stop for each of the rotation rather than a smooth running potentiometer. But that's pretty much what's going on inside those things. Not difficult to repair if you're just patient, and there's not a whole lot of parts to mess with. The key is that motor cap right there. That is an AC capacitor.
Right.
You cannot use electrolytics there. So you got to get an AC capacitor, and those are Hamfest only kind of acquirement. You don't want to go online and buy them because you'll pay 10 or 15 bucks for that, if not more.
Yeah.
Usually they're paper, so they get shot all the time. So if you have a rotator, an old one that stops working, good shot is that paper cap right there. And that's what I've been doing. I've fixed about 4 antenna rotators here in the past 2 or 3 weeks.
All right, well, good.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask a question. Is there anybody in the chat room that's near their HF rig that wants to try to make a contact or do some signal comparisons or something with me? I've got my HF radio on 40 meters right now, and be interesting to see if anybody tonight in the chat room or wherever. Okay, Bill says he's on 7180 right now, so let me set the camera up, and I will try to go over there and see if I can get a video to us. Let's see. Camera, do the camera.
Also, something to note, Tom, is since you shut down those 2 feeds, I haven't heard a single drop or chop.
Yeah, I noticed you're keeping your hands away from your computer. Yeah. All right. For some reason, I can't bring the camera up over here. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, and for those of you wondering where demons are tonight, let's see if I can get out of the way here. She's right. She's sleeping. That's Rodan. She's tired.
There we go. So, Tom, while you're firing up the HF rig, I don't know if you want me to talk about the Hamfest that we're going to be having here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, go ahead and talk.
Okay. Well, if you're anywhere in the Rocky Mountain region, the third weekend of January, which is coming up, well, it'll be here before you know it, is there's going to be a very big and popular swap fest in northern Colorado at the Ranch, which is an event center between Fort Collins and Loveland. And here's the brochure from that. It's let's see if I can see if I can enlarge it or otherwise manipulate it to fit the screen here. vMix is not being that cooperative, unfortunately. Let's see if I can do that. Okay. And here is the here is the flyer. It's going to be on Saturday, January 17th, starting at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the admission fee is $7. They're going to do testing. They're going to have raffle prizes, and they usually have pretty good raffle prizes at this one. I will have a table there. I'm going to be selling lightning protection equipment, and they also are going to have some presentations and exhibits and lots of new and used equipment. And I understand there's going to be quite a few very heavily discounted HF rigs there, because one of the vendors was sold the contents of a storage unit blind, and you just had to bid on the storage unit without knowing what was in it. And when he opened it up, there was a trove of HF radios in there that he's going to be unloading, and so that's going to be you could get quite some deals on that. The directions to get there were basically you drive to Loveland, Colorado, and get off at the exit there, which says The Ranch, and drive into it's like a huge fairground and event center. They've got an auditorium and lots of exhibit halls, and one of the exhibit halls will be the Hamfest. So anyway, that's what's going to be going on. And like I said, I will be there selling equipment. If you're interested in getting a polyphaser lightning arrestor, I will probably have every kind that you'd need, including possibly the EMF rated ones, or sorry, EMP rated ones.
Well, that's cool.
So anyway,
I hope you get a lot of people attend.
there we go, and now I'm back.
All right. So can you guys hear me? I don't have good audio right now. I think you're hearing me okay.
There we go. Yeah,
We're
and
hearing
that's
you
one
now.
thing,
Okay,
Tom, we
test.
Oh, there you go.
Mic test 1 2 3. Let's
Yep.
see if I get some decent mic here. Test 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. I don't know.
We can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you pretty well, Tom. I don't know
Okay.
how well we hear you.
Well, let's see. Let's see what I can do. There's nobody on. 40 meters is almost dead.
Really?
Yeah. I think Bill said he was on 7180. So can you guys see the screen and the frequency we're on?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see something here.
7.180.
This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Let's see. Wait a minute. That was like 13 watts.
Maybe why no one hears you.
Yeah, maybe. Man, I hadn't been on HF in so long.
Yeah, I did get my antenna base thing all worked out and ready. I just need the hole dug and the concrete poured.
Well, good. All right. Now,
Is it warm enough there to
And
do
while-
that now?
WB8
No, it's-
ELK. WB8 ELK. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
You're getting crosstalk, Tom.
Well,
No, he's
I
just
I
flipping
probably am.
the
I probably am.
wireless mic.
Yeah, I've got a wireless mic here. Let me turn it off for a second to
Oh,
see
okay.
if it makes any difference. WB8 ELK, WB8 ELK. This is W5 KUB. I still hear it in there.
I think his HF rig is actually interfering with the wireless mic.
It probably is.
Yes.
I've got two wireless mics on here on the desk. Let me see. Test 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. That's not too bad. Well, it's still getting in there. WB8 ELK, B8ELK. This is W5KUB. I don't hear anybody on 40. Man, 40 is just about dead.
Yeah, Bill's saying he thinks the band's gone long tonight.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. There's nobody. Look at the scope. It's
Yeah.
What kind of antenna is on there?
That antenna is a 172 foot.
Oh, we lost you, Tom.
That antenna is a 172 foot extended double zip from 40 meters up about 80 feet.
Wow.
It usually works pretty good. It works about the same as my Delta Loop.
Mm-hmm.
Both are really good antennas. I'm proud of both of them, actually. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to make a contact there tonight, so we won't worry about that. Let me do this real quick, since it's almost time to do it. Let's all go over to ICOM and check out the IC705. The IC705 is an HF 50, 144, and 440 megahertz multi-mode portable transceiver. It gives you base station performance and features in the palm of your hand. The IC705 is a perfect sidekick and QRP companion. Its compact rig weighs just over 2 pounds with RF direct sampling for most of the HF band and an IF sampling for frequencies above 25 megahertz. It includes a 4.3-inch touchscreen with live band scope waterfall, 5 watts with a BP272, and 10 watts with a 13.8 volt DC. Integrated GPS with antenna and GPS logger, supports QRP, QRPP operations. Heard it, worked it, logged it for the love of ham radio. For more information about ICOM's amateur radios and a located dealer, please visit icomamerica.com/amateur. All right, well, I see that Roger, AB6P, said he heard us down in North Texas, so he's about the only person that heard us. And we weren't running much power. I had, we're running probably about 800, 900 watts, but the band is practically dead. If you look at the band scope, you'll see
It was pretty flat.
not much going on, man. I mean, there's a few things in here now we might could pick out, but yeah. All right.
Well, you
Okay.
can go down to E. Maybe you'll find something there. I don't know.
Well, I don't think I'll get over and retune right now. It's 9:15. It's going to be time to shut down here in just a few minutes. Glenn, you've been coming through really good since you quit messing with your PC there.
Yeah, it's amazing. Better at work, take the load off of Emacs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
but
well, right now we're
the,
on YouTube, Facebook, and X right now. So we're on those three.
And I haven't heard. I can see some. I'm not hearing the chop that we had before.
Yeah. And I think
I'm thinking
I still think I have you cranked down to about 800 kilobits per second.
Yeah.
I'll
The big thing is that new graphic sucking up CPU cycles.
I'm going to change that back. I'm going to put you back to automatic. To auto. All right, you're back to auto. So I'm assuming you're up in couple megabits per second.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Let me out there. That Lewis show is January 24th. It's a one-day show.
Oh.
They do have forums on Friday the 3rd. But the Hamfest itself is Saturday the 24th. And then I got a notice just like yesterday or today, the Arkansas River Valley, the Russellville Hamfest is March 7th.
Right.
So those days are coming up.
Oh, yeah. They'll be here soon.
And
we'll be there.
Orlando is February 11th or 12th, thereabouts. I plane reservations today. And so, I mean, it's ham season. The drought is over.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, hey, let me tell you what I got for Christmas, if I can think of it all. I got some clothes. I got me some drill bits. I needed some. Does everybody have dull drill bits? Man.
Yes.
Got me some
I
drill
have
bits.
a sharpener.
I got me a drill bit sharpener. I got me
that's what you need.
two Meshtastic units. I got a weather station. Got some coax patch cables and a few other things. That's about all I can think of right now. But yeah, I had a cold. I woke up, I think, Christmas Eve with a cold, and Christmas. I didn't even feel like playing with my toys Christmas Day or even the next day, man. Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm getting over one now. It's going around.
Yeah, tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I want to wish everybody good and happy New Year's to everybody.
Yeah, I finally all that doctor did to me and back to full
are
speed.
you doing better now? Are you starting to heal up?
Yeah. Well, we actually found out that it wasn't them. There was some confusion on my medications, and I didn't get the full strength medication. They had me using over the counter, and come to find out today that the order was placed and Sam's Club dropped it.
I thought they were going to tell you there was a mistake, and that there was nothing wrong with you.
Yeah, they removed the wrong thing.
That's right,
No,
the wrong person.
Nope, I'm all back together. Everything's working real good. I've got an appointment at the end of the month, and that's when they determine if I'm going to need another treatment or not. But outside of that, I'm done.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes. So, Glenn, was it worth going through all that? Or do you know yet?
I would say yes. The short form is I was getting up 5 to 6 times and last night I only got up once. And I still have 2 more weeks of healing to go.
That's an improvement.
So I would say well worth it. Let me tell you what, those first 10 to 14 days, I don't care what I give you for painkiller. You are not going to be comfortable. But you have periods of comfort, but God, if you had up.
No.
Well, you know what happened? Glenn started breaking up just a little bit then. I did change him to auto. I might bump that back down a little bit and see if. But you're 98 to 99% good. Yeah, I'm gonna
That
bump
new
you down.
graphics card is overloaded vMix.
I don't think it's a graphics card. Let's see, bandwidth. I don't know what auto is.
I don't think it's a bandwidth issue.
I don't know what auto is. I'm gonna put you at 800.
I don't really feel that it's a bandwidth
kilobits. Guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna close the show down tonight. Let's see. I figured out. Could you build a super heavy balloon to include Meshtastic? Yeah, you could. You could, Chris.
What's the lightest ESP?
Wouldn't really need to be.
LoRa?
What's the lightest what?
The LoRa part is the tricky part. I think the Heltec is probably the smallest and the lightest.
It's not that light.
Yeah.
No, not with that display.
All right, guys, we're gonna
Could
say
you-
good
could
night.
you do
We're gonna say
run
good night
the
to everybody. I'm
number?
gonna get off here. It's the holidays. Tomorrow's New Year's. I'm gonna get me some popcorn tonight. Settle back, have a good time. Happy
Yep.
New Year to
I'm
everybody.
going to a party tomorrow night.
Everybody, Happy New Year to everybody out there. Have a good time tomorrow, New Year's Eve. Don't get in trouble. 73. Good night, everybody.
Oh, darn.
We'll see you.
Happy New Year, everyone.
See you next week.
It's the best ham radio show online. Amateur radio roundtable every time. Tom W5 KUB keeps the stream alive. With hams worldwide, we're feeling the vibe. With Glenn KW5GP breaking it down. Building gear and wearing that crown. And Brett WI7BG shouting clear. Coming in strong from here, DD. Oh, and Mark P. Yeah, he's part of the light. So tune in every Tuesday night. It's more than mics and modulation. It's heart and soul in every station. From kits and code to satellites. We learn, we laugh, we share the nights. So grab your rig, grab your crew, and it's always something cool and new.